Now, the most accurate weather team in Florida, ABC Action Weather.
How you doing, everybody? Well, we continue to track Tropical Storm Hermine getting better organized. The track expected to take it up into the Panhandle well to our west in the next couple of days. If this track verifies, we'll certainly see some coastal flooding, some spin out there for maybe a few isolated waterspouts or tornadoes. Although, interestingly enough, I'd suspect the tighter the storm gets, it would be more inclined to draw the moisture closer to the center. And instead of that ragged, long moisture plume that we had on Wednesday, it might actually lessen our chances of such a widespread rain event on Thursday. I mean, obviously, we're going to get some heavy rain. There's a brewing tropical storm, maybe even minimal hurricane. But this far to the west would likely at least limit the widespread coverage. If it stays ragged, pretty much like it is now, then we continue to see a very wet day with more flooding expected on Thursday. That would limit the severe threat, though, if the storm stayed rather disorganized. There's the track up toward the Panhandle. Models are in a lot of agreement on this. There are still watches and warnings out. I think if that track continues through tomorrow morning, they'll probably pull that hurricane watch for us and maybe even the tropical storm warning, although I suspect they would keep that since we could see tropical storm force conditions, especially along the coast. Flooding still going to be an issue, especially at time of high tide. Threat of tornadoes, northern counties, it's higher, closer to where landfall would occur, but it's still a big enough system and there's still enough shear and spin out there that we're going to see an isolated waterspout or tornado sometime over the next few days. Power outages also could be an issue closer to the coast, where one, flooding could be an issue, and two, gusty winds. Tides are a big issue. High tide Thursday afternoon at 2:33, definitely an issue, because if we have some serious rain, it would be less likely for that rain to be able to drain, not to mention coastal flooding with the water being pushed in from Hermine as it moves on through. So again, we've had a lot of this, 70s across the entire area with rain and more of the same right on through the period. Here's a look at Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast. Rain chances, obviously, it's going to rain most of the area on Thursday. It pushes through by Friday, and by the weekend, we're back to normal.